Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapbooking Creations. Today I'm going to share with you a layout I created today using simple stories, bunnies, and baskets. I believe it was a last year collection. I ordered some, I must have ordered it from a company because I have random sheets, but I've got this one right here. And the backside is this polka dot, just really cute. This carrot I didn't use today, but I do love it. I don't know what to do with a carrot, honestly. There's this egg paper, and then I have some scraps. There's a floral and a gingham. And let's see here. This is the sticker sheet. And it seems like there should be something else. Let me look at my layout real quick and see. Oh, the polka dot. I showed you the polka dot, the floral, the gingham. I guess that's everything I have. Well, and if it's not, as we're going through stuff, we'll be able to look at it even closer. Move my little trusty sign that I cannot believe is still in one piece with my child in the house. So the layout I created today is this one. And I will have up on, I shouldn't say up on the blog because I'm not putting it on my blog. On the description below, I'm going to have the cut files for Cricut. And I'm assuming you can use them other places, but I'm just creating it on the Cricut and I'm saving it from the Cricut. But it'll have this piece right here, which you could save paper here, here, and here by just having small bits. I did just a strip. It was easier. It'll have this scallop border here and all these different pieces. So I didn't go through and measure everything, but while we're creating this, because we're going to put the second one together, I can tell you kind of the sizes. So if you wanted to create it without using the Cricut, you could, okay? So let's start with this first page. And I did put the hippity hoppity up there because it's the Easter bunny. See that Easter bunny right there? He's on a fire ladder. He climbed all the way to the top and then all the way back down. But he's got that big bow on him, and that's what I remember of the Easter bunny growing up. But I did find some pictures where there is a Easter bunny without the bow, which I thought was interesting because I don't remember ever seeing him without a bow. But, you know, memory is what memory is, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep this one close so that I can mimic it. And I put tape on the back sides of things. And I will show you where I kind of adjusted for what I needed to do. And so I did not adjust them as much on the cut file. I just cut. I did corner round. That was one thing I had picked the corner rounded square and I just didn't care for it on there. So I decided to just kind of go with rounding it myself. So I used my Creative Memories. Yeah, that needs to go up a little bit. I used the Creative Memories corner rounder, this little guy. Okay, let me measure that again. Where does that start at? It starts at about 2 1/4. That'll be easier to do. And I want it a little bit up. Okay. Okay, so probably what'll happen is if you want it a little up, or if you want to use this file for a 12 by 12, you just adjust, make things a little bigger, make things a little smaller, but you will have the pieces. Okay. So next I'm going to put this on because this is the most important part. I don't want it too close to the end, and it's easier to fix one of these than it is the scallop. And I want him kind of centered. There we go. Okay. So then we'll put a floral down. Get the adhesive off of that. Okay. So we've got this little floral. And now we're going to put this egg pattern on. I love this paper. I love this carrot paper. Like I said, I don't know what to really do with that one yet. I'm going to have to do something. I have a little bit of it left. I don't have a lot, but I want to do something with it. So maybe that'll be my challenge for tomorrow. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm working on tomorrow. I didn't even know I was going to work on this, honestly. honestly had thought maybe I'll go off of Easter for a little bit, maybe do some spring stuff or just some random. And I found some 2002 Easter pictures, and I thought, well, I might as well use this paper since I really like the paper and I've had it for a while. I should probably use it. Now I only want about a half an inch or a quarter of an inch, sorry, on this far side. So that's what I've done here. Now, if you're looking at this going, oh my goodness gracious, I mean, you'll see from over here, I did put a strip here. I've got all these pattern papers lining up next to each other, and that is way overkill. So because it's such a small paper, I'm just going to put a little smidge of glue along the line here. And these are 12 inches by 1/8. I just use that one little notch, whatever you want to call it. And let's move that down. I want you about right there. And then I'm just going to trim it on here, just like that. Okay. And then we'll do a second one. And that'll help divide up these papers that are adorable on their own, but sometimes right next to each other are a little more than we can handle. That egg pattern paper is so cute. The floral is so cute. I just think it's an adorable little paper set. So I'm glad I got some of it. Okay, so that pretty much is that first background. And it wasn't too hard to create. It cuts really quick, which is also very nice. Okay, so the pictures I have for this are exactly the same as the other one. Let me grab those right here. And so I want to put, and I've got this big adhesive. It's not cooperating right now, that I'm trying to kind of use up. It was really cheap, but it's actually really good adhesive. I just don't really like 1/2 inch. So let's see here and put that about there. I'm not only going to anchor the one side because I want to slip that circle under there. But I want these pictures on first so that I know how deep I want the circle. So there's, let's see, just a smidge of space between those. Okay. There we go. And then this is going to just slip under here. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of get a visual for where I wanted this all to go. I'll put it about right there. I have pre-cut my bunny. This bunny is from, let me grab that, is this bunny right here. And I cut 2 of those and I popped them together and then I added some pops so they're a little higher. And then I also cut out, where are you? This little flower. And from the sticker sheet for this one, I used, was this one? No, it's this one. Okay. So let's just get some adhesive on here. I'll just use this 1/8 since it's quick to grab. And these are going to go flat. So I don't want too much bulk. I just want enough bulk. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to kind of slip under that picture a little bit. And then I'm going to slip this under there. So it just kind of creates this little flowery area. And then let's take off the adhesive here and pop this little guy. I did the hippity hoppity flat because I wanted the bunny, the bunny, to be the focus on this. So we've got this bunny and that bunny, and there where our eyes will be drawn. And let's see here, hippity hoppity. And I just put that at an angle. I mean, you could, let's see here, you could put it like this even. I like that too. I'm not too picky about where that one goes. I just like the hippity hoppity. I don't know, kind of happy words. That's when I like something, it's because it's usually something happy. Okay. So, and then we want to put this little guy down here. And then I did pop this sticker right here. I didn't trim it. I just left it as is. And I popped it to the corner of the the layout or the picture right there. And right about there. And then I did take this green egg and added it right here. So it's a little bit of a, a little area of stickers, the cluster that they call, but I don't know, that seems cliche to me nowadays. So I hope I'm saying the right word. Could be saying the wrong word. Now we've got some flowers up here, some flowers down here. They tie in together. We've got the flower paper here, and I really like it. And I use Smoothie. This is a 4-inch circle. And again, this is a 1/8 inch by, I want to say these are 10. Let me see here. They are 9 and a little over a 1/4. But I did cut them to 12 like you saw, and then I trimmed them. Okay. So these pages are pretty much the same aside from where Hippity Hoppity is. And actually, I think I might move that. I really like how that is. There we go. I like that. Okay, so that layout side is done. Now let's grab the other one. And I do have another one cut out after this, but I'm only going to assemble, of course, the two. And I don't have as many pictures for Allison's layout as I do for Lizzie and Miranda. But it's really hard to see Lizzie. She's right here. And that's, of course, all the eggs and stuff. And then, where is she on this one? She's here running because there's so many kids around her. She's just picking up eggs there and picking up, her baskets always got so full. She was oops, I didn't put adhesive on this one. Sorry. I use up some of this. She was very aggressive at Easter egg hunts. Her baskets were always very full. And from looking at the picture, those eggs are like real plastic eggs. They're not real eggs, but they are plastic big eggs there. And usually when we would go there, all they pretty much do, it seemed like, was take a tractor and just litter the ground with those little tiny chocolate eggs. So I think that that's really interesting seeing those pictures. I don't remember them ever getting actual eggs. But I have pictures to prove that we did. So that's what I just didn't remember that. And on Miranda's here in the little kid area, they had suckers that they put on the tree. And so she got a little sucker over there. I thought that was adorable. So I wanted to make sure to get that. And then, here's her and Lizzie right here. And Lizzie's pulling her off. This little boy right here is my nephew. That is Taylor. Nope, that's Noah. And then there's Allison's little head right there. But yeah, Lizzie's pulling her off to go do something else. And then Jason's got her on his shoulder. And then Jason's helping her with the little sucker right there. So, okay, let's see here. That goes at about a little before 4. And this one's just kind of centered on the page. I did go with Kraft because this paper is kind of muted and I thought that looked the best. Okay, so let's put this little guy on first. He's easier to kind of space with. And he's about 1.5 inches up, it looks like. Let me double check that. About 1.25 inches. Okay, so that would be centered right about there. And then the next piece will be this one. And I don't remember the size on this one. I know that it was like 6 by 8, I think. So this is probably about, well, let's see, we can go here. So 1/4, about 2 inches. And this one is, 6 by 8. So this bracket's 8 inches wide. And then the scallop is 8 inches long, and it's about 1 inch deep. And the nice thing about this is you can actually, kind of make it keep the size of this or scoot it under there. I just kind of usually go over the top of this other, which is perfectly fine. You just got to pick your area that's important to you. And I kind of like the gingham there. It's very soft and subtle. And I am using the light side of the smoothie. So that one just goes right up there, It's kind of just to balance out the layout is why I put this little strip on here. Again, it was cut to 12 inches, so I did trim off. Now down here we have this little bit of a scallop, and I'm actually going to lift this up a smidger and kind of slide that under. I want about that much showing and about right there-ish. And then we'll put the little strip across here. Again, light side on Smoothie, 1/8 by about 12. Well, it is by 12, but this will be 1/8 by 8 when I get done cutting it. Okay. And then we've got this circle that I do want to anchor under the photos, because I love the circle. I just don't love so much of it showing. So let's see here, about right there. And then we've got these, but we'll put those on in a second. And we just got these pictures. So let's see here. Lizzie's running off on that one. She's collecting, and collecting. Yeah, that's my girl. Oh, goodness. I keep poking my finger. The one negative, I guess, to using tear tape is how it digs into your skin underneath your fingernails. It's a price you pay for having things stay down on your layout better than other things. Okay, so it's just I'm just kind of lining it up with that line up there. Oh, and these pictures I printed on my new printer. It was having some troubles with the colors when I first started printing this week, and so I took the time today to do like a clean setting on the print head, and then I printed a sample picture, and it printed wonderfully. I was very impressed. So I don't know what was up with that last bit, but these printed really good today. These are not all the same size, so I'm just kind of, let's see here. I think I'm actually going to move this one down a smidge, if it'll let me, right? Okay. And then the sticker, I'll put this sticker right over here. And I only put 4 little pieces. You probably could put less, but I don't know. I'd rather it not bow or anything in the center for this one. Okay, so that kind of goes at, let's see, make sure we're not covering anybody up. There we go. The hunt is on. I put 2 little pieces of pop tape right there on that end. And I put regular, just the skinny tape on the other side, because it's going to be popped over this little basket. And then I'm going to take the yellow egg, the green egg, and this kind of smoothie colored egg and put there. Okay, now I did put Easter egg hunt on here, and I put it over here because the green, I didn't want it to clash with this stuff over here. I didn't want too much over here. I debated about putting it up here, but it was a little too, it was a little too green next to that other green. And I want to see if I forgot any other stickers. Nope, I did not. So this is the layout. Isn't that just so sweet? And like I said before, the instructions or the cut file is going to be in the description below, as well as I will write up the paper information that I used and the colors I used. Like I used Kraft for the photo mats and Smoothie. And those colors work pretty good with this. And Canary would also work with this paper. And I hope to have another couple layouts tomorrow, maybe Easter, maybe something else. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.